Maine is known for a few different things. We're known for lobster, blueberries, potatoes, and occasionally maple syrup. We love maple syrup so much we actually have our own little micro holiday for it here, Maine Maple Sunday. It's really a weekend-long event on the fourth Sunday every year in March, where you can drive around to the different farms and tap houses and buy your maple syrup basically locally for the year, try out different products. Maple syrup on pancakes, obviously, maple ice cream, maple cotton candy, regular maple candies, you name it, they probably have it. Even though we're not the only state that makes maple syrup, it's still a very popular flavor here, kind of like blueberry is for Maine as well. If you go into really any coffee shop or bakery, chances are they also have a maple flavored donut or, maple coffee, etc. I love maple syrup so much I actually used it as running fuel for my marathon, so we're pretty into it. And in honor of Maple Syrup Sunday this year, we're gonna show you kind of what it looks like on a very small scale, what you could do to kind of tap your own sugar maples at your house and make your own maple syrup, kind of on a very small scale, what that process looks like. By the way, my name's Margaret. My family is trying to build a campground here in southern Maine. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. All of our information is down below. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys two different examples of how you could tap your trees here. So let's get a little bit closer. First, you're gonna start by drilling a hole into the tree and inserting kind of this metal piece right here. And then you need something to basically attach that to collect the sap. Now, granted, you can do this with a variety of different kinds of maple trees. It won't really be the same. You really should be doing this with sugar maples, but to each their own. You could try it out. But yeah, basically it's as simple as inserting this bit right here, finding a way to attach the bucket. Oftentimes a lot of local hardware stores will sell all of this stuff in them so that you can tap your own trees when they know that the season's coming up. So this is kind of option A. Okay, now this is option B, basically doing a similar sort of setup where you're drilling a hole into the tree and inserting kind of this little bit right here and running a tube down alongside the tree into a jug. This is helpful in the event that there's a little bit of wind. You don't have to worry about the bucket flying off the tree. There are ways to fasten it, obviously, but if you're doing this at home, this is also another really easy solution. And it also prevents water from getting in versus the bucket, is kind of open in the air, and it does rain a lot this time of year. So this method can be pretty helpful as well. So we're really at the end of our season right now for this. When Maple Syrup Sunday comes, that really is the end of the season as far as the sap into the trees running. So we're really getting the last of what we can right now. Now, this is our setup that we're gonna be using later today. What is this? This is a contraption that my husband made out of basically a filing cabinet. I think it was a filing cabinet. And this is how he saw this on YouTube, first of all. We did not come up with this idea. You could probably do this on your stove if you wanted to, but collecting a lot of maple syrup, you need something a little bit bigger to cook it on. That way it's not taking you forever. This process already takes an extremely long time to basically boil everything down. And he could probably explain it a little bit better than I can, and I'll come out here and film the process later once we've collected really the final sap for the year and we start boiling it down. And probably by like 9-10 o'clock tonight, we'll have our final product. So again, the process takes a really long time, and we're gonna collect the rest of our product this morning, the rest of the sap for the year. We already made a fair amount earlier, really a few weeks ago now, but we're gonna collect the rest of what we can today, boil it down for you and show you what that looks like. Again, if you were doing this on an even smaller scale or you only had like 1 or 2 trees tapped, you could boil this down on your stove, but keep in mind it takes gallons of sap to produce a very small amount of maple syrup. So you would need a really big pot if you were doing it on your stove, and it's gonna take you a really long time. It's, patience is a virtue, I guess.